All right, new album drops in the States on the 9th. As a matter of fact,
Yep.
I have a copy of it, an early copy of it.
That's the digipack.
And anything new? I mean, is this an extension of Below the Belt, or is it?
I think so.
You guys going a completely new direction? Or?
No, we're a hard rock band. We're not going to go in any direction. The next album's going to be like 1 or 2 degrees away from this.
Okay. Hey,
I'll tell you right now. I mean, we're just a hard rock band. That's what I like to
This is
play.
what you get. This is what you get.
Yeah.
This is what you expect.
The only thing I use as a sounding board or whatever when we're writing a record or making a record is would I buy this? Like, would I like this? That's the only thing. I don't care if anybody else likes it at the moment we're making it. Once the record's out, I care what people think. But before that, I just want to kick my own ass. So if the song isn't kicking my own ass, then, you know, or our collective asses, then we drop it, we forget about it, we move on.
Start over again.
And that's always been, so, you know, maybe one song sounds a little more like AC/DC, another song sounds a little more like Kiss, another song sounds a little more like Lizzie. Whatever the case is, it's just, it has to kick our asses. That's the only thing we use. You know, we're not going to incorporate a symphony. We're not going to get a rapper on to do a guest vocal.
Oh, good.
There's never going to be that. It's just, you know, I subscribe to bands like AC/DC, Slayer, Ramones, and Motorhead, where they kind of stick to their story, and you know, you can kind of expect the next Slayer record to sound like the last Slayer record.
Right.
But that's good.
Absolutely.
And there's an art in working around tight parameters like that, and trying to make it fresh and new again, which I think a lot of people don't recognize when they go, "Oh, you're not expanding your sound. Every album sounds the same." Well, not really. If you really look closely, it's trying to make those 3 chords sound new again, and that in itself is an art.
And AC/DC's been doing that for how many years, and look how successful they've been doing that.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
you know what you're going to buy when you buy like an AC/DC record or Motorhead record. They don't completely go off into left field.
Well, someone told me there was like they were interviewing Angus Young, and they said, "So, you know, your new album is blah blah blah," and he corrected them. And he's like, "We don't have a new album. You know, we just put our records. We put out that record.
Yeah.
You know, so it's great. I agree. I subscribe to that. And I think it's so hard with so many bands out there to carve out a signature sound like that and have it be your own. And that's what we're trying to do. Like that's and you don't know when you're doing it. You can only know when you look back and when you have what's considered a body of work. But that's what in the back of my head, that's what I want to do. But the parameters are tight. I mean, there's no way I can sound like anyone else but myself.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, you're going to be anchored to that, to my voice to a certain degree, no matter how much we spread our wings musically. So there's always that.
And that's one thing I missed in the last couple of years is like, you know, you guys are refreshing. You know, I mean, like the Foo Fighters. I mean, it's straight up rock. There's no emo shit. There's no gimmick. This is what we are. This is who we are. Take it or leave it. And that's what I love about like your band. Like I said, like Foo Fighters, stuff like that. Just
yeah, I mean,
rock.
the Foo Fighters are a great, you know, like they've got heavy tendencies, but they put out good songs.
Yeah, they can jump back on the pop side and just go all over.
Yeah, they're really fortunate that way. You know, we can't. We've tried to do it. Not really my thing, but some of my favorite bands have like kind of softer songs. So for 2 albums ago, we did this kind of pop, like a rock pop ballady kind of song. And man, did people let us know that they didn't like that. I'm like, hey, message received.
Yeah, got it.
I wasn't too into this to begin with myself.
Just trying something new.
Just trying something new here. And of course, we never ventured in that area again. I just figured, you know, like my whole thing was when we were doing that was like, well, Lizzie did it. Lizzie did it on albums. Like they did whole half albums filled with like soft, light ballads. And if we could do that, that was going to be my my template. But nobody got it. I did a whole year of being like, doesn't anybody listen to Thin Lizzy? God damn it.